There he is.
He's here.
What's happening, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Lenart's Subprime Hero.
And we are brewing solutions at the Car Guy Coffee Podcast. Incredible first time at Driving Sales Executive Summit.
That's right.
With the one,
the only Bart Wilson. That's right.
What's up?
We hit that song on the money.
You guys are like in harmony too.
We totally were, bro. I was like, that was probably the best one we've ever done by far.
Very
so
good.
no,
But welcome to the show. Give me that high
I
five.
think it was the chimes. You guys were in.
Oh,
yeah, it helped
the
us.
chimes are helping us out. The chimes are keeping us in.
and we got our man Terry
Terry
Torline
right
there.
there,
He's taking a
that
picture with
selfie
us.
and,
Love it.
Bam.
Love the guy. Love you, Terry.
Yeah.
Appreciate you so much,
Love
brother.
that, I love
Man,
you, brother.
the best ever right there. I mean, seriously. But man, Bart, we appreciate
Excited
you. There's
to
so
be
many
here.
amazing people like the great Terry Torline that get to come
Yes.
by here. And there's so many others that are just walking around right now. Everybody's drinking some coffee, getting ready for the rest of the event. There is a reception getting ready to happen. There's a few more talks getting ready to go down. Some closing remarks, I'm sure. Some awards are going to be given out tonight.
Mhm.
A lot of great things. So I know I probably spilled a lot of the beans.
Yeah, he's bean spiller.
I do that.
It's been fun, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show. All right. So, Bart.
All right. So now we got to forgive, focus, fly, so we can keep going. Right? And that's the wrap, man. You're good at this.
That was your first take.
But serious,
love it.
Bart, there's been so much that's been cooking
That's
and
right.
going on, and we're just now able to kind of like reduce a little bit of the pressure going into all the awesome that you guys are squeezing out. What has this been for driving sales?
We always like to think we're planning 3 to 5 out, right? So when we have this event, it gives dealers a chance to kind of
Yes.
get away and think about like the future of their business. And we had a Harvard professor open up talking about different types of innovation. He did use the buzzword that I'm done with. I don't know what you guys, but if I hear disrupt one more time.
Yeah.
A whole lot
I
of-
hear you.
But it really is true. He talked about innovation and the different types, and that kind of set the tone for the whole thing. And we just had a really cool panel on what's going to happen with the OEMs and the convergence of digital retailing and working deals on the OEM sites. It's really fun.
Right. And I mean, because of that kind of little cloud of tension that there is on all those conversations, which there's always a conversation somewhere happening that could seem like it's a big bad storm down the road that keeps us distracted from the things that we can take care of right here, right now, in the present moment, right? And so what have you seen as far as the positivity level? Because it doesn't really look like, based off of the faces of these car guys and car gals, that they're even worried about that. It looks like they're like, there's solutions out there and my business is going to thrive. What does that climate feel like for you guys?
I love it. And that's, I guess, that's one thing that you can never say that car guys aren't resilient.
That's right.
Amen to that.
We just had some of our best idea presentations where 4 dealers got up and shared an idea that they're doing in their stores to increase profitability. One of them was like subprime leasing they're making serious bank on some of this stuff just outside of what you would normally think that dealerships can do. And so it's really cool.
It is. It's being creative with what's in front of you. A lot of people, I should say, what they do is they throw their hands up and say, I don't know what to do here. Instead, we look for solutions in today's market, right? And the solutions is where it's at. When we find solutions for our clients by having used car leasing, which is something that not a lot of people understand. Subprime used car leasing, even so, right? There's a lot of that out there, but we need to be able to help who's needing the help out there. In today's world, credit isn't as good as it was. There's been a lot of stuff go way up in pricing. There was a huge, used car crisis, right? As we called it. I thought it was crazy. The prices went up. I don't know how that's a crisis. That's amazing. Man. The new cars were at a very minimal, and they still are with the chip shortage, right? We still got all those things going on, but we still got to find solutions for the customers because they were having problems through coronavirus. They had to not work for a little bit. Some of them got some steps, but at the end of the day, that money didn't cover everything. That money maybe took care of a couple months, but it did not take care of what they needed over those 2 years that we went through in this country. So there's a lot of people, good people, who are no longer in that good credit realm. They're in that little bit less than credit realm. So we got to be able to help all clients be able to purchase cars.
Throw this on top of that, Fred. We're talking about a market in which, dealers have been selling cars for ridiculously over sticker, which good job for them, right? But who can afford those, right?
I agree.
The top A tier, high salary guys. So how, I could argue that we've kind of not blown through all those people, but we've done a good job of handling them.
Right.
So we've got to start thinking about some of these lower tier folks, and I think that's where a huge opportunity lies.
And they're going to find a way. That's the thing, is that these buyers, and we train this quite often, is that although that there's a certain amount of people that you're not going to close, you're not going to get every deal that walks in the door, okay? But 100% of them are going to purchase something. They're going to get something, right? And making sure that you're always fusing your business to take care of anybody that has a need. And if they have a need, you have a way to facilitate it. I mean, it put a kitchen out there that's trying to make it in any world where you got to have a customer in order to pay the people that are present and to take care of everything that's going on. If somebody needs something, fire up the grill. Let's cook something, right? Let's serve them. Let's find a way to take care of them. And because, we got the subprime hero over here. Our mission is on the side of making sure that we are being a beacon for people to say, hey, you can get dependable transportation. Isn't that what's advertised so much? Come, trust us. We'll get you. If you're just needing. But if we don't take care of those people, if we don't make sure that we have a solution for them, they'll go other routes. They will keep a cycle going on. And ultimately, you're still shooting yourself in the foot from somebody that said, help me, take my money, right? Take my business, right? And this is something that I love, that we're seeing now more dealers that are saying, tell me more about what I don't know about. And that's what we're loving. I mean,
and then we think about it from the concept of innovation. Like, it's almost like as an operator, you've got to know what you need to say no to, because there's so much stuff out there, right? So can I define and identify which is the innovation that I should care about, which one's a flash in the pan that I don't need to worry about, and then how can I optimize the limited resources that I have to take advantage of that opportunity? So true.
So inside of the interaction that you've seen from the dealers and of course the vendors that are present, what would have been really some of the takeaways you're getting from some of the dealers that are here right now, based off of what their interaction is with the vendors that are here?
That's a great question. We had a speaker last night that he was a former VP of HR for LinkedIn. He took him to 26 million market cap and sold it, right? And he was asked, he compared the market today for jobs for employees and hiring to like Duke basketball. Coach K wanted to keep his guys for 4 years, and he was going to get guys that would stay there for 4 years. The NBA comes along and says you only have to stay one. Yeah. And he had to totally flip his model. Mm-hmm. And the mindset was, look, if I'm not going to get these guys for 4 years, I've got to simplify my offense, get them trained fast, get them up to speed fast, and get them as much as I can out of them, and kind of use that as an opportunity to recruit more people. And so he was kind of saying, why do we care about turnover so much? Why don't we look at it like, you can come here at my dealership, I'm going to teach you this stuff. Dang. And at the end, you know what? You can be promoted. You want to stick around? Yes. If not, go tell your friends that I taught you this stuff, and we're going to market that, you used to work here. Right. Now you're this big deal. And it's just an interesting way to kind of change that. But there's a lot of conversation going on about that. Obviously, finding people, especially on the service side, is tough right now. Right.
Wow. And it's honorable when you can have a culture that says, hey, listen, we want to develop you to grow wherever you go. We want to make sure that we be part of your forward education, that you are better as a person and as a professional when you leave our ranks. And if keep developing people that way, ultimately those people, the loyalty is kind of in the bag.
Right. And if you guys, if you sold cars, you learn skills that are to follow you for the rest of your life, that you needed to be in that environment to learn. And so it's really cool.
It really has. I think selling cars is something that's really helped form me. Obviously, I've been doing this for a couple of decades, and doing that industry, being part of this industry, learning the skills that it taught me to be able to get to certain levels, because every level there was something else to learn. So it was like always constant growth. So it always made me feel good, you know, and when you can keep looking for that, that's a great career to get into. And I think automotive is something that a lot more people need to get into. I suggest people, even if you're never been in automotive and you're curious, next year, come to Driving Sales. You might find that you fall in love with it. I know there was a couple people here that just started in automotive, and this event just made them even more charged up to stay in it. People who haven't even left their last career, but they're here just checking it out. And I think they're all going to leave their career because they came and had a little taste of Driving Sales. So Driving Sales, I know you guys do these annually, but you guys have different other events also. Is that how it goes?
we do an exclusive event for dealer executives at Fort Lauderdale at Ritz-Carlton, which is a lot of fun. We do that in the spring.
We'll be there.
That sounds fun.
And we just get together in a room and we all like solve problems. Like, here's a problem. Let's figure out some creative ways to fix it.
Solutionaries everywhere. I love that. So that's in Fort Lauderdale, my friends. And you guys need to make sure you guys look on their website, be looking for the details on that. Get in their newsletters, get whatever you can, get on their social media because they're going to be talking about it very soon, if not already. I don't know. I haven't seen a post about that yet, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, a little bit. It's coming. Yeah.
So be looking for that. I can't wait. And then, of course, they'll be back, I'm sure, in Las Vegas again next year.
Always.
Yeah. And Las Vegas is a great place to come. It's a great place to facilitate dealers, have great times, take them out to dinner, show them around, get some vendors together and share this industry and just talk about great things on these amazing stages here. So don't miss out on those opportunities, my friends. Driving Sales is where it's at. This is our very first one, but this is definitely not my last one. I'm excited to be here, teamed up with them on media, sharing this content with you all to show you guys how great this industry is and where we're going. And to have people like you, Bart, it's awesome, brother. I'm excited that we
anytime,
have you
man.
today,
Anytime, yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to talk about that's coming up with Driving Sales soon?
No, I think the more we can get people talking about this stuff. I mean, that's like a total cliche, right? But like the more we can share, and props to the dealers who will.
Yes,
right. That don't keep this stuff. They think it's their secret stash. Come on.
Right. Come on.
Right. Share it. You know, just because you can execute it doesn't mean everybody else will. And there's value in that and carrying it forward. So and if you've got a group of dealers that is open to listening as well, that's as important.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
just keep it going.
Open is the key. If you stay closed, you don't let the light in. And we want to encourage all you car guys and car gals and everybody, open up. Release your light and you allow new light to come in. That's okay. Right. You can't always put a curtain on what it is that's going on that's good outside. You got to get it out. And we want to encourage all of you to do so that you can be driving sales. We appreciate each and every one of you solutionaries out there. But you know, there's one thing, Bart, that we got to do before we can complete this show right now. And that's to apply these 3 F's. And that's to wipe off the weight of unforgiveness, to focus on where it is that we're going and who we can help, stretch out and fly so we can keep growing all the time. So we're going to do that nice, loud and proud, making history here at Driving Sales Executive Summit in fabulous Las Vegas. You ready to fly with us?
At the Bellagio.
All right, let's go. So all 3, put the hands on the shoulders, looking right at the camera, letting them know right up here, shoulders.
There you
go. There you go. There you go.
We're doing self-love, right?
Toes. Here we go. All right. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Forgive.
There you go.
Focus.
Fly. And keep growing. Keep growing. Bart, thank you so much, brother.
Yes, you got it.
Great times, man. Dude,
awesome.
Can't wait to talk to you again. We need to get you back on the show to talk about the next event. Before I want to get this going, I want to help all my audience know and how to get discounts and when to be and where to be for these events. So let's go. Driving Sales and Car Guy Coffee. Let's brew.
So if you guys were wondering if Driving Sales Executive Summit is or is not CGC approved, well, let this be the official 100% CGC approved.
That's right.
100%, everybody. Congratulations. Well, car guys and car gals, I am Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
I'm Fred Leonard, subprime hero.
And you've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee podcast at Driving Sales Executive Summit 2022 in fabulous Las Vegas, the Bellagio, with the one,
the only, Bart
Wilson. That's right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you all, and we will see you again soon. We out. Keep dancing, everybody.